ちはじゃがいもがいりますか?
This sounds so weird. So this is not how Japanese sentences work. This is how an English sentence works, but not in Japanese. It sounds like they translated the English sentence word by word directly and hope it works in Japanese, but it doesn't. Because in Japanese, we don't say, do we need, do you need, do I need to express this kind of idea. In English it does, but in Japanese we don't. So we would say, じゃがいもいりますか? Do we need potatoes? We don't say 私たちはいりますか? We just say いりますか? The situation here is kind of like, okay, you're having a barbecue, you're doing grocery shopping, and you go, じゃがいもいりますか? Do we need to buy some potatoes? And the important thing here is that Japanese verbs like いります to need don't imply pronouns. Of course, in some situations, you can kind of infer what a pronoun could be, but in this situation, there's actually no pronouns. So if you force yourself to use pronouns like あなた, you, 私たち, we, or 私, I, it will sound very, very weird. I think some English speakers kind of instinctively trying to find a pronoun because English loves pronouns, just like Naruto loves Sakura. But in Japanese, we don't share the love of pronouns, so no Sakura for him, and that's why he didn't marry her. He married somebody else. So just say, じゃがいもいりますか? Do we need potatoes? Without pronouns. Now, another thing is Duolingo uses ga here, as in じゃがいもが, but ga doesn't fit in this context. The most neutral way of phrasing this is actually not using any particles after じゃがいも and just say, じゃがいもいりますか? And that's neutral and 100% correct. You can use particles to add some nuances like you're buying different vegetables like, oh, 人参, carrots, 玉ねぎ, why was I going to say セボヤ? 玉ねぎ, onions. And then, じゃがいもはいりますか? Then, how about potatoes? Do we need them? And what sounds like how about, like you're contrasting, like how about 人参, carrots? How about 玉ねぎ, onions? How about potatoes? じゃがいも. So using or not using particles can have different meanings or nuances. This is how the actual language works. And if you ask if there are other situations where you would say じゃがいもが, yes, there are. For example, when you forgot buying potatoes, you can say, じゃがいもがないです. Oh, じゃがいも is missing. Potatoes are missing. So this is not a simple question of じゃがいもは versus じゃがいもが out of context. Context matters a lot. And I hope you can see how Duolingo or many textbooks kind of ignore context and end up using weird particles. And some people have trouble accepting this, but it is what it is. Don't shoot the messenger. And if you're just having a barbecue with your friends and buying some potatoes, you can say, じゃがいもいる? Do we need potatoes? Without using ます. But if you're talking to your boss with ominous eyes, you should probably use ます and say, じゃがいもいりますか? Do we need potatoes? So if you want to learn natural and contextually correct Japanese, you should consider subscribing to my email group because I have free lessons as well as paid courses where I use natural and contextually correct examples, both formal and informal situations. So click the link on the screen or in the description and subscribe to my email group, Japanese with Yuta. 待ってるよ